Yo, good evening, USA, Canada, all over the world, known as worldwide, of course. Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, the misunderstood lonely nomad, YouTuber, creator, host with the most, the independent, unstoppable independent podcaster, and of course, rookie podcaster of Queens, New York, and also the Gregonator. And you're rocking with the 152nd episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast, live and direct from StreamYard, YouTube, and alongside of myself is the Instagram live feed of the podcast show page. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss me in action. If you have any comments and if you have any any thoughts on the topics of what's going to be discussed or whatever, feel free to put it in the comments in the Instagram live feed while I'm recording. So first things first, let's start off with making sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555 and also tap that noti bell for the new and previous latest episodes of the New York podcast. And of course, leave a like and a comment along with the episodes. More video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes for you to catch up on. Everything's uploaded on there, so you can catch up. Make sure you catch up on all of them. Make sure you download these episodes, and I'll go over where you can listen to the episodes at the end of the show. So there you go, right there. Now I want to get started with a little thing that I like to call, hold on a second, mental health check-in. Now I do apologize for not recording. Um, of apparently I basically fainted while I was on my bed and landed on my left shoulder. So basically, um, you know, I had to give myself a couple of days rest. So that's why I couldn't really, I couldn't that's why I feel like I'm behind schedule. But now that I'm here, I'm back. I am going to be all right. So far, physically, I'm still regaining enough strength from the enormous pain that I had from my left shoulder. I'm just getting enough rest, even though I'm going to work the next day and Saturday, of course. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But mentally, physically, mentally I'm all right. Physically, I'm in pain a little bit. And spiritually, I'm hanging in there, man. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of mental health check-in, I want to start off with a question. You heard of the phrase physically attractive, right? What if I was to tell you that there's a such thing as a person who is mentally attractive? I will break that down like a Pythagorean theorem right now. So here we go. Okay, so all right, so being mentally attractive. All right, so let's go over this and hear me out, folks. The most powerful part in the art of attraction is when someone is attracted to you mentally It's much more rewarding than physical attraction. Here are the best tips for how to do this. Being attractive is more than just physical appeal. If you want to know how to be more physically attractive, check out how to be more physically attractive. More importantly, what makes someone truly want to stick around in your life is when they appreciate you for who you are. That means for your intellect, sense of character, and how you treat them. This is the most important part in the art of attraction. If you cultivate these tips, I promise you that you'll get back just as much as you give to others. Be above the fray. Now, what is mental attractiveness, you ask? To be mentally attractive means that people like your personality, like they like being around you and like what you have to say. This is something that is not only useful for dating, but also for any relationship you have in general. Mental attraction can be both platonic and romantic. The platonic part is what you have with your friends. You optionally choose to hang out with them. You have no choice of who your family members are, but you do choose your friends. Think about what it is like. Think about what it is you like about the ones you are closest with. Those positive qualities are part of their mental attractiveness. How to attract people with your personality? How to be mentally attractive has everything to do with your personality. In simple terms, it's about being the best possible version of you. There are certain qualities that people may not realize that they really appreciate and respect in others. After reading, researching, and living, here's some of the best ones. Have an opinion. Isn't it the worst when you are trying to make plans with someone and he or she keeps saying they don't care or know what to do? Being up for anything is a good thing. Laid back trait, but to a point. If um if someone asks what you want to do, say what you want. They would not have asked otherwise if they didn't want to know. There is something very attractive about a decisive person who is confident about their opinion. It leaves out the guesswork and is a very honest way to be. People will always know where you stand. Be prompt. As a naturally late person myself, this is the one I struggle with the most. It's nothing personal. I just can't seem to get my stuff together to leave on time. But that's no excuse. It's disrespectful of other people's time to keep them waiting. For large social situations, this isn't always a strict of a rule. But if you are meeting someone 101, this is huge. It's awful to wait alone and pretend to fiddle with your phone. And obviously, it's infuriating to be waiting for someone when you have to catch a flight, go to a meeting, see a show, etc. Anything with a strict start time should have extra effort made to be on time for. People may not applaud you for being on time, but they will be angry with you if you are not. So okay, follow up with people. This has to do specifically with the things going on in other people's lives. This could be anything from them feeling sick, having a relative in the hospital, being nervous about a job interview, buying a house, getting a new dog, anything. For your friends, call them, text them, or simply ask them the next time you see them how something they had spoken about went. For more casual acquaintances, bring it up. the next time you see them. It shows that you cared and listened. People will be flattered since it makes them feel like they matter. So many times we mention things during conversations that we rarely expect people to bother to remember. Be that person who remembers, especially if it's something that is significant in the other's life. It will make people want to talk to you, confide in you, and appreciate you. Own a key personality trait. This advice I like a lot. It's about not trying to be something you are not and playing up your strengths. If you are not a very outgoing person, don't try to be. If you are not a natural comedian, don't try to be. Your discomfort or lack of authenticity and naturalness will show through. People may not be able to articulate what is off about you, but they will intuitively pick up on it. If you are shy, own it and be mysterious. If you are not athletic, own it and laugh about it. If you are a serious person, be a serious person. People are attracted to authenticity and deride anything that's fake except yourself. Keep your word. If you say you are going to do something, then do it. People will respect you for it and trust you. Reliability is rare. The trick with this is doing it with the small stuff. If you say you are going to be, call them, call them. If you say you'll buy the next round of drinks, buy the next round. Keep your word. Don't lie. This one is simple. People hate liars. If you did something wrong, admit it. People are more likely to forgive you if you own up to it. They'll be even angrier if you lie and will no longer trust you. You know, you know the saying, it takes years to build a reputation and one moment to lose. Well, I agree with this. Be proud of a skill or a hobby. Part of what makes someone interesting is the random things they are good at or interested in. If you like doing magic tricks, people might think that's nerdy, but I guarantee you that someone out there will be thrilled that they found a new buddy to do magic with. There are millions of people in this world, and someone out there is interested in what you do or like. If it's something more mainstream, that's fistful of easily made new friends just from a common interest. Tell people about your interests. Show them what makes you you. If you don't have any interest or skills, find one, develop one, get on YouTube and start learning. It's a big, crazy world. You've got to be skilled in at least one thing. Listen well. People want to be heard. They want to know their voice matters. Listen, truly listen. Don't pretend but actually listen. You'll be surprised at how much easier it is to talk to people you do when you do. Um all right. So this is basically all the things about being mentally attractive. Um so there you go right there. Um, all right. Now we could go to a little thing that I like to call chatting or the jazz. Okay. So, um the first thing we're going to be talking about in today's episode today is um hold on a second. Hold on one second. Now I've been hearing so much about the damn monkeypox lately, so let's get into this shit. Okay, this is the scariest shit I ever heard in my damn life. And this is according to National Geographic. So okay, so monkeypox cases are rising. Here's what we know so far. So hold on a second. Um, this electron microscope image depicts monkeypox virus particles collected from a human skin sample from the 2003 outbreak. On the left are mature oval shaped virus particles. On the right are crescent and spirit spherical immature viruses. Oh boy. So an outbreak of monkeypox, which is related to smallpox, has public health officials concerned, but the virus can be contained with vaccines that are already stockpiled and available in some countries. Okay. When experts in the United Kingdom confirmed the first case of monkeypox on May 7th this year, epidemiologist Andrea McCollum and her colleagues at the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention kept a close watch. Human monkeypox infections are rare, especially outside of Central and Western Africa, where the virus is endemic in animals and circulates primarily in heavily forested areas. Since 2018, only 8 cases had been confirmed in non endemic countries, including Israel, Singapore, and the UK, plus the US. And all were associated with travel, just like the May 7th patient who had taken a trip to Nigeria. But as cases, hold on a second. Hold on. God damn. God damn it. Hold on a second. This is ridiculous. I don't know why this came up. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, um but as cases with no known travel links to Africa popped up in several countries, alarm bells went off, McCollum says. Um We've never really seen this type of observation from monkeypox before, she says. So this is particularly concerning. Between May 13th and the 24th, at least 16 countries in Europe and North America, as well as Australia and Israel, reported more than 250 confirmed and suspected monkeypox cases. The West African strand of the virus seems to be causing these infections. It triggers flu like symptoms, followed by a rash on the face, which can spread to other parts of the body. This rash transforms from red spots to pus filled blisters that eventually scab and fall off. Most often, these symptoms go away on their own within a few weeks, but they are fatal in about 3% of the cases. Its counterpart, the Congo Basin monkeypox strain, cases a more severe disease and kills nearly 10% of those infected. The smallpox virus, which was eradicated in 1979 and is a close relative of monkeypox, was much deadlier, killing 30% of those infected. um, it is very different from COVID, said Maria Van um, um, Kerkhove, an infectious disease epidemiologist at the World Health Organization, at an outline public Q&A on May 23rd. Transmission is really happening um, from close physical contact, skin to skin contact. Monkeypox, unlike COVID-19, which circulates via tiny airborne droplets, doesn't spread as easily. Yeah. Um, this is a containable situation, Van Kerkhove said. Um, there are potential antivirals for those infected and vaccines for people most at risk. Those who come in close contact with infected individuals. This vaccination is not something that everybody needs, she said. Fortunately, so far, no one has died in this ongoing multi country monkeypox outbreak, but where it began and what's causing its spread remains unknown. At the moment, there are many open questions, McCullen says. Here's what we know so far. Cases to date since the identification of the May 7th patient, monkeypox case numbers in non-endemic countries have increased. Public health officials are now contact tracing and searching for connections between the cases to find clues. This might also help them locate undiagnosed cases that could potentially be asymptomatic or have mild symptoms. A large proportion of the currently confirmed cases have been reported from Europe, particularly the UK, Spain, and Portugal. Most of these infections were among men, many who self-identified as men who had sex with men. In a May 23rd interview with the Associated Press, a key advisor to the WHO said that the leading theory to explain the ongoing outbreak was sexual activity among men at two recent raves in Spain and Belgium. How is this disease transmitted? Although monkeypox can spread through sexual contact, it's not a sexually transmitted infection, said Andy Seal, um, an advisor to WHO's HIV, hepatitis, and sexually transmitted infections program at an online public Q&A on Monday, May 23rd. That typically requires the infectious virus to be carried via semen or vaginal fluids, and currently there is no evidence to suggest that. Hmm. The disease is not confirmed to men who have sex with men. Anybody can contract monkeypox through close contact, Seal said. The disease spread via an infected person's bodily fluids, spit, or pus that can harbor the virus. Bed sheets or clothes contaminated with such virus-laden fluid can also be a potential source of infection. Given the widespread nature of the current outbreak, epidemiologists and virologists are trying to understand if there's enhanced person to person transmission of this virus. Some experts are studying the genetic sequences of the virus obtained from infected patients to see if there are any mutations that could make the currently circulating virus potentially more transmissionable than any previous versions um than any previous versions. Uh they they are also checking whether the monkeypox virus is present in semen or vaginal fluids, and if it is infectious, to confirm this isn't a sexually transmitted disease. Are there vaccines and treatments for Monkeypox. Not all monkeypox patients are hospitalized. Many get better on their own without treatment while isolating at home for 3 weeks. Some countries, including the UK, advise those who had close contact with the infected individual to quarantine for 21 days. In the US, President Biden said that such quarantining is not needed as vaccines are available for those exposed to the virus. In 2019, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved Bavarian Nordics monkeypox vaccine called Genios, which can prevent the disease or make it less severe. Another vaccine called ACAM 2000 that's approved for smallpox could also be used. The US and the UK, for instance, are offering the Genius vaccine to healthcare workers who treat or may have been exposed to infected patients. The CDC suggests getting the two-dose vaccine within 4 days of exposure. However, no medications have been approved to treat monkeypox. An oral antiviral drug called tecovirimat was approved by the FDA in 2018 for smallpox treatment, but there is no data to show it is effective in humans for either of these infections. For severe monkeypox illness, two other um, therapeutics in antiviral Cidofovir um, and a monoclonal antibody called vaccinia immune globulin may be used. Um, how does monkeypox differ from SARS-CoV-2? Unlike SARS-CoV-2, the RNA virus that causes COVID-19 monkeypox virus is a DNA virus. Its genome its genome is encoded with about 200,000 genetic units, whereas the SARS-CoV-2 genome is much smaller, roughly 30,000 units. Such DNA viruses tend not to mutate, said Ros- Rosamond Lewis, head of WHO's smallpox secretariat, at an online public Q&A on May 23rd, and tend to be fairly stable and less likely to generate variants. The two viruses also transmit somewhat differently. SARS-CoV-2 spreads uh, quickly through the air in tiny droplets when infected people speak, sneeze, or cough. Monkeypox doesn't spread as easily by air and often requires close physical contact with an infected person or their contaminated clothes or bedding. Short history of smallpox. The virus was first discovered in 1958 in Denmark when researchers noticed pox like skin eruptions on cynomolgus monkeys that came from Singapore and were housed in an animal research facility, hence the name monkeypox. In the next decade, more outbreaks were reported in the U.S. In captive monkeys imported from Asia, where monkeypox hadn't been identified. These primates were considered accidental hosts of the virus. The first human monkeypox infection was documented in 1970 in the Congo's Equator province in a 9-month old baby who was initially thought to have smallpox, a disease that was close to mutation and resembled monkeypox. By 1985, the World Health Organization had recorded 310 monkeypox cases in rural West and Central Africa, with the majority of Congo. This prompted a search for the primary source of the monkeypox virus. A 1985 survey of 383 wild animals, including monkeys, rodents, and bats in northern Congo, reviewed monkeypox specific antibodies in the blood samples of two Thomas's rope squirrel, a, a Durno rodent, which is likely hunted and consumed for meat. One of the squirrels had skin eruptions, and researchers successfully isolated a monkeypox virus identical to the one seen in humans from the animal's tissues. In March 2012, another team of researchers isolated the virus from a monkey species called Sudi megabe in Cote um, d'Ivoire's Thai National Park, and in 2020 from Western chimpanzees. Recently, another study that's yet to be peer reviewed has found evidence of the virus in shrews and some rodents living in the Congo basin. While rodents are suspected to be the primary reservoir of monkeypox, there's no direct evidence which shows that these animals hunted for meat or kept as pets spread the virus to humans, says um, 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 Jochin Marion, a disease ecologist at Belgium's University of Antwerp. Still, the infamous 2003 monkeypox outbreaks in the US, the first outside Africa, provides a glimpse of how animal to human transmission of this virus occurs. At least 37 people from 6 states, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Missouri, Ohio, and Wisconsin, became ill after handling or petting infected prairie dogs. Turns out these rodents very likely caught the monkeypox virus while being housed alongside dormice and Gambian giant pouch rats that an Illinois animal distributor imported from Ghana. Okay, that's crazy, man. Why are monkeypox cases rising? In parts of Central and West Africa where the virus is endemic. Human monkeypox cases have been rising since the 1970s. A 2022 study estimated a minimum tenfold increase in global confirmed probable and possible case numbers in the last 5 decades. That increase is most dramatic in Congo, which recorded more than 28,000 cases between 2000 and 2019, and in Nigeria, where the disease reemerged in 2017 after 40 years. One big reason for escalating monkeypox cases is the elimination of smallpox. Um, in 1980, the World Health Organization declared smallpox eradicated and vaccination against the virus ended. But researchers have shown that this discontinued smallpox vaccine, which can have side effects, provided 85% protection against monkeypox. A 2010 study from Central Congo found that vaccinated people had a nearly five-fold lower risk of getting monkeypox than unvaccinated ones. Escalating deforestation can also expose more people to the virus. Clearing a forest to make way for plantations and agriculture is likely to bring humans closer to infected wild animals. Hang on one second. Oh, Vanilla Bean. What's up with you? It's a Hard Knock Life podcast. Shout out to y'all for joining. Um anyway, so let's see. Where was I? Yes. Um Yes, escalating deforestation can also expose more people to the virus. Clearing of forests to make way for plantations and agriculture is likely to bring humans closer to infected wild animals and increasing um, opportunities for the virus to jump species, as is suggested for Ebola. Also, a 2014 study documented one version of the Congo Basin monkeypox virus strain with a deleted gene that may be associated with an adaptation for human to human transmission. End quote. We know that monkeypox was a disease we need to keep a close eye on because of its epidemic potential, says Lawrence Lusenbaugh, an infectious disease specialist studying the virus at the Institute of Tropical Medicine in Belgium. However, what's happening now is something quite peculiar. Is is this monkeypox outbreak caused by a more transmissible virus? Another lingering question is whether the virus evolved to spread more easily among humans. For pox viruses, which are DNA viruses, that typically means either losing or gaining genes that make it more transmissible, says Gustavo Palacios, a virologist at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York. Based on the genome sequences of the virus taken from three recently infected monkeypox patients from Portugal, Belgium, and the US, there is no evidence for such gene deletion or addition, he says. In fact, the Portugal genome draft sequence presents a close match with that of the virus exported from Nigeria to Israel, Singapore, and the UK in 2018 and 2019. The draft gene sequence from Belgium is very similar to that obtained from the Portuguese patient, which makes sense, says Philippi Selhorst, a virologist at the Institute of Tropical Medicine in Belgium. Given that the Belgian man had recently traveled to Portugal, but to identify subtle changes in the monkeypox genetic makeup, researchers need to sequence viral DNA from more patients and compare regions across the genome that may be different to sequences from previous outbreaks. The question is whether those variations, if found, amount to how the virus infects humans. Hold on a second, folks. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Um, yeah, how the virus affects humans. Okay, Cellhorst worry, however, is that even if the virus hasn't changed yet, it might have more opportunities to mutate the longer this ongoing outbreak continues. Even though monkeypox is not as contagious as COVID 19, Cellhorst says it's just never never good when a virus that's been in an animal reservoir is now circulating more and more in people. I wish people could get a hold of this shit, man. Like seriously, it's just I just find it very, very, very sickening that we're just living in a world where we have to deal with this crazy ass outbreaks, man. It's bad enough we had to waste 2 years off of an outbreak of the COVID-19 slash coronavirus disease 2019 from Wuhan, China, out of all places. Like, come on, man. Like, how many times? How many times do we have to hear this shit though, man? I get that this is serious, but at the same time, at the same time, yes, I'm a little scared to be outside, especially those who have that disease. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm being as much careful as I can, but it is what it is, I guess. Speaking of s- speaking of it is what it is. Um Yeah, let me get to this one particular transit news. I ain't even get a chance to cover this shit. So transit. Let's cover New York transit files for a sec, man, because there's two stories I need to get to actually. All right. All right. So all right, we're gonna get to this story right now. Um Okay, here's what we have here. So this is from QNS. So residents of Community District 5 heard a local breakdown of the new Queens bus network redesign, with some locals expressing their concerns over the proposed plan during Wednesday night's virtual workshop hosted by the MTA. The May 4th workshop is part of the MTA's 3-month long public feedback period before the agency finalizing the proposal. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. The MTA released a new draft plan for the Queens bus network in March after halting the 2019 project at the start of the COVID-19 slamdemic. The revision offers a total of 85 routes for the borough, with 20 new routes and other extensions, shortenings, and consolidations to improve efficiency. There are currently 82 bus routes in Queens. The plan will take away a total of 1,685 stops. In an effort to shorten the commuting time, the MTA wants to space stops further apart from about 850 feet to 1,400 feet. This could save 20 seconds of travel per stop, according to officials. The new bus route is focused on reliable service and faster travel, according to the MCA representatives presenting the plan during Wednesday night's virtual workshop. However, some residents who live in the district, which covers Ridgewood, Glendale, Middle Village, and Maspeth, argued that some of the adjustments will completely um upend their commute. One resident, Melissa Ferreira, mentioned that she chose to send her kids to McClancy Memorial High School in Elmhurst because the Q47 provides a simple commute with no transfers. Rerouting this will cause them to take to 3 buses, which will add tremendously to their commute, Ferreira said. The proposed Q47 routing would be realigned at its southern end to serve 69th Street in Maspeth instead of 80th Street. It would also terminate at Metropolitan Avenue and Fresh Pond Road, serving the M train at the Middle Village Station. MTA Representative Ryan Zaitlin said that some proposed bus routes will deviate um, from typical routes and make specialized school trips. This proposal to realign the route to 69th Street was around our strategies of strengthening routes and providing direct connections, in this case, to the M train and Metropolitan Avenues, Zaitlin said. However, the proposal may not satisfy the needs of everyone, and that's what we wanted to hear today. Another resident reiterated this concern, saying that the proposed plan for Q47 simply does not make any sense. It is neither more efficient or direct. In fact, it shows the opposite on the proposed plan, the resident said. The proposed MTA plan offers an alternative of multiple buses and transfers. I do not see how that is more efficient or direct. It is increasing the transit time significantly. Daniel Randall, another MTA representative, reiterated that the proposal is not final and encourages all criticisms and comments. None of this is final. All this feedback is very useful. You know, you know your communities better than we do, Randall said. The fact that you are naming economic institutions, schools, and local infrastructure, that's really helpful because that will inform the next phase of this plan. This the individual local um route profiles and the community district 5, consisting of Ridgewood, Maspeth, Middle Village, Glendale, Fresh Pond, and Liberty Park, can be found at the MTA website. The MTA speakers also stressed that even though some routes show that the A portion will terminate, often other bus lines will take over that area. For example, Q39, which connects Astoria and Maspeth, will discontinue connections on its southern segment and be swapped with the Q67, starting at Long Island City and ending in Ridgewood. According to the MTA, this bus proposal will increase access to 38.5% more jobs and 21% more residents in Queens. Nearly 52% of Queens residents rely on public transit for daily commutes and at least 11% commute primarily by bus. According to the city's um, comptroller, the MTA buses are the slowest in the nation and lost 1 million passenger trips since 2008. The MTA has already kicked off um, implementing the bus redesign, starting with the Bronx, which will see the new bus system this summer. The next virtual workshop will be held Thursday, May 5th. Well, it already passed already. It already went down on May 5th already for Community District 6. The public can register, blah, 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 for any upcoming community workshops on a Google form provided on the NCA website. Yeah. Um, let's see. Let's see. What else can we talk about today in this episode? Sorry. Uh okay, let's talk Kathy Hochul. Yeah, let's talk Kathy Hochul. I didn't forget her actually. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so recently For those of you may not know, weeks ago there's been a terrible incident in Buffalo, New York, which is a mass shooting. So let's get into this. New York Governor Kathy Hochul slammed social media platforms in the wake of the live streamed mass shooting at a Buffalo supermarket on Saturday. Peyton um, Gendron, um, age 18, allegedly was recording with a camera um, affixed to his helmet and broadcasting to Twitch when he killed 10 people in a racially motivated attack at the Tops Friendly Market, police and reports said. Man, Ogle says social media outlets need to crack down on content concerning white supremacy and other dangerous ideologies, and found it inexcusable that Gentron's graphic stream wasn't taken down within a second. These outlets must be more vigilant in monitoring social media content, and certainly the fact that this act of barbarism, this execution of innocent human beings, could be live streamed on social media platforms and not taken down within a second says to me that there is a responsibility out there. Hochul, a Buffalo native, told reporters at a press conference Saturday night. And we're hold on a second. Hold on. And we're going to continue to work on this and make sure that those who provide these platforms have a moral and ethical, and I hope to have a legal responsibility to ensure that such hate cannot populate these sites, because this is the result, she said. Um Law enforcement officials said that Gendron drove 3.5 hours from his home in Conklin in Broome County in the Buffalo supermarket, which is located in a predominantly black neighborhood. Reportedly armed with multiple weapons and tactical body armor, Gendron opened fire in the grocery store parking lot before shooting more victims inside. Of the 13 people he shot, 11 were black and 2 were white. Reportedly armed with multiple weapons and tactical body armor, Gentry opened fire in the grocery store parking lot before shooting more victims inside. Of the 13 people he shot, 11 were black and 2 were white. A Twitch spokesperson told the Post the streaming service has a zero tolerance policy against violence of any kind and works swiftly to respond to all incidents. The service said Gendron's stream was taken down from the popular platform less than 2 minutes after the violence began. The user has been indefinitely suspended from our service, and we are taking all appropriate action, including monitoring for any accounts rebroadcasting this content, the spokesperson added. Clips from the stream still circulated on Twitter, Facebook, and other social media outlets on Saturday. Gendron had purportedly posted a hate-spewing white supremacist manifesto online, in which he claimed in a 180-page diatribe that he was radicalized on the internet during the early days of the slandemic while he was bored. Yeah, right. The self-described white supremacist and anti-Semitic said he had been planning the attack since January, targeting the Buffalo neighborhood for its high concentration of black people, and laid out detailed plans for his deadly assault. Hochul pledged to work with local, state, and federal agencies to identify violent messages posted in online racist communities to prevent future acts of white supremacist domestic terrorism. Yep. You have individuals who use these platforms and talk to others who share these demented views and support each other and talk about the techniques that they'll engage in and post these ideas and share them with others in the hope that they can all someday rise up in their demented view of the world, she said. That's what white supremacist terrorism is all about. That has to end right now, she said. We will push to work at the federal, state, and local level with our community partners to help identify these messages. These messages as soon as they arise on social media. Hochul said that is our best defense right now, as well as the legal system and the prosecution. Um, okay, more people are basically addressing this too, as a matter of fact. So let's go to yeah, yeah, more people are reacting to this shit too. So um okay, so the Buffalo community is mourning following a mass shooting that took place at the Town supermarket on Saturday, May 14th, sorry. Um Carried out by 18-year-old Gary, no, Peyton Gentry. Authorities are investigating the killing spree as a racially motivated hate crime that left 10 dead and 3 injured. 11 of the 3 victims were identified to be black, according to NPR. Hip hop artists that hail from the Buffalo community have taken to social media over the weekend with their reactions to the sickening shooting taking place in their hometowns. Pray for Buffalo, West Side Gun wrote, while his Griselda brother Conway the Machine also paid his condolences to the Western New York staple on Sunday, May 15th. Um, my heart goes out to all the families and friends of the victims and everyone that was impacted by this senseless act of racism and violence, he wrote. This is beyond unfathomable, unfathomable. Prayers up for my city. Um, Benny the Butcher sent prayers to to the families with the poster showcasing names and photos of all the victims who lost their lives in the supermarket attack. The Tana Talk 4 rapper had additional thoughts on Sunday when he called out fans for wanting to see public social media reactions from athletes and rappers to the mass shooting instead of focusing on the actions he's going to take. Stop taking this opportunity to um antagonize the people here that's doing better than you. First and foremost, like I say, I'm gonna do anything that my community needs me to do. I already been doing it, but guess what? It's not to get y'all approval. Fuck y'all. Well, Peyton Peyton Gendron was quickly apprehended by Buffalo police and is being charged with first degree murder. The 18-year-old white male faces life in prison without parole if convicted. Okay. Okay. What else can we talk about next? Let's see. Let's see. What else can we talk about next? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Before I go to Pusha T, actually, yeah, before I go to Pusha T, I need to talk about this whole we need to talk about this whole dumb idea. This is one of the dumbest ideas that I ever heard in my that I ever heard in my life though. So, in case you don't know who I'm talking about here, this has to do this has to do with this has to do with Dana White. And you're not gonna believe this shit though, man. You're not gonna believe this shit. So this is what's happening, and this is according to this sportszion.com website. So this so listen to this. So watch UFC President Dana White react to the first time he ate pizza ice cream in his life. Dana White, the CEO of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, has had cheese pizza flavored ice cream for the first time in his life. Many fans will be surprised by his response. The outspoken oh man, the outspoken UFC president was spotted sampling some ice cream that was supposedly like cheese pizza on an Instagram program he calls Fuck It Friday. Oh man. the the peculiar ice cream comes from a long list of bizarre ice cream flavors from the ice cream company Van Lee Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen has notorious ice cream flavors such as hot honey, mozzarella, or even macaroni and cheese. Oh man. White took the bite of the pizza ice cream and gave a lukewarm reaction to the flavor, stating, "It's not quite that good or that bad, but there are better flavors that go on a pizza." No, you idiot. You don't put ice cream on pizza. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Oh man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dana was also speculating if Matt Serra, the former UFC fighter, um, hold on a second. Yeah, the former hold on a second here, folks. Yeah, the former UFC fighter and renowned pizza lover would in fact enjoy ice cream. While Dana White did not find the flavor disgusting, he wasn't particularly enthusiastic about it either. The cheese pizza ice cream will definitely not be on the UFC president's next dinner menu. That is for sure. Yeah. Imagine somebody trying to taste something that tastes like cold feet, man. That would be worse. That would be so much worse, man. Oh man. Dana White has been a polarizing figure in the UFC for his policies regarding fighter pays and fair title shots. A lot of people have claimed that Dana White is grossly underpaying his fighters. And when it comes to Dana Price fighters such as Conor McGregor or Nate Diaz, he has been accused of playing favoritism in hopes of drawing large crowds to the PPVs. Actually, yeah, Dana White has been very active on social media and has recently posted videos of random skits on his Instagram feed. The pizza flavored ice cream video remains one of the most bizarre ones to date. Of course it is, man. Of course. Oh my gosh, man. Um yeah, Yeah, let's get to Pusha T. Pusha T is next. Okay. Obviously, obviously, Pusha T. Obviously, Pusha T is banned from Canada. Okay. This is according to double XL mag.com. So basically he was on a Drink Champs episode, and basically he revealed that he's been banned from Canada. During his conversation with Nori and DJ EFM on the Drink Champs podcast, which hold on a second. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, which the video premiered today, May 7th on YouTube. King Push shared his thoughts about his past rap feud with Drake and the aftermath of it. The former Clips member revealed that he's actually banned from Jersey's home country following his November 2018 show in Toronto, where several fans bum rushed the stage and brawled and a brawl ensued. I'm banned from Canada. I can't go back there, Push said around the 44-minute mark of the interview, adding that he found out after he left the Great White North. I ain't allowed to go back over there. Nori suggested that Kanye West could call Donald Trump and help smooth things over with the Canadian authorities, but the good music president declined. Nope, I'm good. I'm cool, he said. Off mic, it appears Pusha T's manager Steven Victor explained to the Drink Champs crew that his ban from Canada came after his 2018 concert in Toronto, where fans started fighting while Push was performing on stage. Nori asked Push if he performed Story of Addiction at the show, to which he said no. I went to my show and it was rowdy people at the show. Push explained. I didn't even get to the song. It got rowdy and I got on my way. It was cool. Nori then questioned Pusha T if he would ever squash his beef with the OVO boss. The Virginia bred rapper said his beef with Drake had been squashed. There's nothing for me to squash. I've done it. Hold on. I've done it all. I'm finished. I'm cool, he said. Ain't nothing for me to do. Elsewhere in the interview, Pusha T, wait, hold on. Yeah, Pusha T talks about his just released album, It's Almost Dry, his business relationship with Ye, working with Jay-Z and more. Of course, actually, you can actually. This is crazy, man. I'm not even gonna even. I'm not even gonna even watch that, man. Screw that. and by the way, no one told him to actually fucking tell the whole world about Drake having a damn baby, man. What? That's what he gets. That's what Pusha T gets. You crazy ass. Yo, seriously, seriously. Next time he should mind his own business about somebody having a baby, man. I mean, come on. Let's move on from this bullshit, man. Let's move on from this shit, man. Seriously. All right. Up next is Lauren London. Okay. So obviously the video by Kendrick Lamar made his comeback on May 8th by dropping the Heartbeat Part 5 with a deep fake music video that morphed him into a number of public figures, including late great Nipsey Hussle. In his third and final verse, K. Dot raps from the perspective of Nipsey. I wake up that morning with more heart to give you, Kendrick raps. As I bleed through the speakers, feel my presence to my brother, to my kids. I'm in heaven. To my mother, to my sis, I'm in heaven. To my father, to my wife, I am serious. This is heaven. To my friends, make sure you counting them blessings. To my fans, make sure you make them investments. He continues, I see the pain in your pupils when that trigger had squeezed, and though you did me gruesome, I was surely relieved. I completed my mission, wasn't ready to leave, but fulfilled my days. My creator was pleased. Nipsey Hussle's longtime partner Lauren London later took to her Instagram stories to co-sign the tribute, describing it as powerful art. Following Nipsey Hussle's passing in 2019, Kendrick Lamar reflected on touring together 10 years prior and how much he learned from him. Casually, I would go out to the crowd and listen to the substance he spewed on stage. He wrote in the program for his memorial service, thinking to myself, this is the type of talent I want to be a part of. His charisma and way with words was powerful. But his integrity as a person made me even more enthused. I watched a young, ambitious black male orchestrate fellowship amongst the men around him on that tour, determined to execute one thing, and that was greatness. Greatness is knowledge, greatness is wealth, and greatness is self. My curiosity about who he really was starting to grow from that moment in time. He was he was he a product of Crenshaw or Slauson? Was he a radical or was he a thinker? That mystique kept me engaged throughout his life career. The years progressed, and my admiration grew from up close and from afar, watching his interviews, his philosophies, and his work amongst the black community. Time surely revealed itself. I realized Nipsey was all of those perspectives, but most importantly, he was a vessel from God. Yeah, that I can actually agree with though, man. And I actually this is first time I saw this video, man. Hold on, let me put myself on screen. So the first time I saw um the the beat part five by Kendrick Lamar, I was actually I was actually impressed, man. You know what I'm saying? Um and for the most part, I didn't know what type of gadget that was being used to actually morph into different individuals. But I gotta say it's pretty great though, man. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, that's my take on it though, man. So all right, up next is another another story we gotta get to um another story we gotta get to is Ja Rule. All right. Um so the latest story about Ja Rule. Um okay, so this is according to Hot New Hip Hop. Ja Rule names his rap Mount Rushmore. We never put ladies in there. So he listed off familiar names for his first three choices before taking things back to the inception of hip hop for his last. Ja also took the time to praise Lil Kim's legacy. Despite the jibes he receives online and the
the Firefest controversies that haunt him. Ja Rule's legacy in hip hop is something to be celebrated. The New Yorker helped pioneer the melodic rapper wave, and although his pop culture moments have caused Ja to be on the receiving end of teasing from fans, his classics are undeniable favorites. Recently, Ja Rule sat down with the Breakfast Club and spoke about his career and business moves he's made in recent years. But like many other rappers, he was questioned about who he would put who excuse me who he would place on his Mount Rushmore. Ja recognized that naming four artists isn't easy because there are generations and eras of rap. But he quickly named three: Jay-Z, Tupac, and the Notorious B.I.G. The fourth was more difficult to name, but Ja decided to take things back to an earlier era of hip hop. Either Big Daddy Kane or Rakim or KRS-One because of what they did for the culture and what they meant to the culture, he said. And what Rakim was to a Nas, you know what I'm saying? What KRS was to a whole generation of rappers. We never put the ladies in there. MC Light, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper. They are the reason other women picked up a microphone. Period. How can you leave them off? You got to pick one of them and put them on there. Ja Rule would go on to boast about Little Kim's impact as well. So yeah, choices to put on Mount Rushmore as far as people in hip hop, it's kind of difficult though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, very difficult. So I don't really, like I said, I don't know if I have a favorite per se. So I can't really name anybody, but I'll probably have you folks out there, um, name your, name your, name which rappers, male or female, you would put on your rap Mount Rushmore? I'm going to pose that question after this recording. So anyway, so I'm gonna pose that question after the recording. So we're gonna all right, so here we go. We're gonna go to all right, let me just yeah, you know what? I think a lot of people may not know um may not know how reggae music, the history of reggae music got started. Um, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I think majority of award shows don't know what's going on in the culture of reggae music. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go over something on a website that is called that is from the palmsjamaica.com. And this is a brief history of reggae music. First Jamaica, then the world. So listen to this, folks. Reggae comes from the term uh, reggae comes from the term reg reg, which means rags or ragged ragged clothes. And this gives you your first clue into the story behind reggae music. When it started out in Jamaica around the late 1960s, reggae music was considered a ragtag hodgepodge of other musical styles, namely Jamaican mento and contemporary Jamaican ska music, along with American jazz and rhythm and blues, something like what was coming out of New Orleans at the time. Most listeners even distinguish reggae from Jamaican dancehall music or the slowed down version of ska music known as rocksteady. Until possibly when the band Toots and the Mentos came along. Um, their song served as a sort of public notice that a new style of music had been born and was staking its claim on the musical frontier. Besides its sound, reggae music is frequently associated with the common themes in its lyrics. The earliest reggae lyrics spoke mostly of art, specifically romantic love between a man and a woman. But as the music and the musicians making it made their way into the 1970s, reggae started taking on a heavy Rastafarian influence. Now, the love being sung about was not just romantic love, but cosmic, spiritual love, the love of one's fellow man and of God or Jah. And when reggae singers weren't singing about love, they were singing about rebellion and revolution against the forces impeding that love, like the extreme violence, poverty, racism, and government oppression they were witnessing or experiencing on a regular basis. When reggae music reached more popular international acclaim was at the singer Jimmy Cliff released a movie called The Harder They Come with a powerful socio-political storyline and an equally strong reggae soundtrack. This sudden global attention and interest in the music paved the way for possibly reggae's biggest superstar, Bob Marley, to become a worldwide legend and the name most associated with the genre. Today's reggae music has spurred the innovation of a whole new range of musical styles like modern Jamaican dub and been infused into many other popular genres like hip hop and rap. Yet you still yet still you can find bands in every corner of the world playing that authentic roots reggae like it was when it started out in Jamaica over 50 years ago. So Negro, Jamaica hosts many reggae artists throughout the year, and you can actually check out the artists and schedules on there. Um, hold on a second. And as far as like what things to do, hold on a second here. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. All right. Um. All right. Up next, we got another topic to talk about, and this has to do with the BET Awards. Um. Yeah, the BET Awards, man. I'm gonna get to that in a sec. So this is according to Variety.com. So popular on Variety, starting with Ladies First with Doja Cat, who leads the pack of 2022 BET Awards nominees with 6 nods, followed closely behind by Ari Lennox and Drake, who each nabbed 4. Doja Cat not dominated the music categories at the annual award show with an Album of the Year nomination for Planet Her, plus nods for Best Female R&B Pop Artist and Female Hip Hop Artist. Her duet with SZA, "Kiss Me More," is up for Video of the Year and Best Collaboration. Doja Cat is also nominated for her BET Her Award for her hit record, Woman. Lennox four nods includes Best Female R&B Pop Artist, a BET Her nomination for Unloyal with Summer Walker, as well as Video of the Year, and BET Her nods for her song Pressure. Drake's nominations include Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Best Collaboration, and Video of the Year for Way Too Sexy featuring Future and Young Thug, and Album of the Year for Certified Lover Boy. Hold on a second. Let's make some noise. All right. All right. Academy Award nominee Taraji P. Henson returns to host the annual award show dubbed Culture's Biggest Night for the second year running. The BET Awards will air Sunday, June 26th on BET at 8 p.m. Eastern Pacific Time, broadcasting live on BET from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. Okay. Baby King, Silk Sonic, Bruno, which includes Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, Chloe, Future, Her, Jasmine Sullivan. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Jasmine Sullivan, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Little Baby, and Tim's all picked up 3 nominations each, as did Mary J. Blige, whose 3 nods are split between music and TV film categories. Blige is nominated for Best R&B Pop Artist, the BET Her Award for her song Good Morning Gorgeous, and Best Actress for her work in Power Book 2 Ghost. The leading film nominee is King Richard, which nabbed 5 nods, including Best Movie plus Best Actor and Actress nominations for stars Will Smith and Ingenue Ellis, and Young Stars Award nominations for Demi Singleton and Sania Sidney. Other notable nominees across film and television categories include Zendaya, who was nominated for Best Actress for both Euphoria and Spider-Man No Way Home, which I checked out already. And Forrest Whitaker nominated for Respect and Godfather of Harlem. ABC's Blackish and Peacock's Bel Air, which I didn't dare to check out though. Yeah, right. Like I'm really gonna check out the damn Peacock TV series Bel Air. Like what the hell, man? Oh man. Like come on. Oh man. Earned 3 nominations apiece for their final and first seasons, respectively. Likewise, Issa Rae and Quinta Brunson were each nominated for Best Actress for Insecure's Swan Song and Abbott Elementary's breakout year. Connie Orlando, BET Executive Vice President Specials, Music Programming, Music Strategy, and News, will oversee the 2022 BET Awards, along with Jamal Noisette, VP Specials, Music Programming, and Music Strategy, who will serve as co-executive producer for the network. The show will be produced by Jesse Collins Entertainment, with Jesse Collins, Dion Harmon, and Janae Razan Clay serving as executive producers. The 2022 class of nominees is selected by BET's Voting Academy, which is comprised of entertainment professionals in music, television, film, digital marketing, sports, journalism, public relations, influencers, and creative arts. The complete list of nominees for the 2022 BET Awards includes, of course, you have the best female R&B pop artist. You got Ari Lennox, Chloe, um, Doja Cat, her, Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige, and Summer Walker. Best male R&B pop artist. You got Blast, Chris Brown, Giveon, Lucky Day, The Weeknd, Wizkid, and um Young Blue. um Best group, Bruno Mars, which includes Bruno Mars and its impact of Silk Sonic, Chloe and Haley, City Girls, Little Baby and Little Dirk, Migos, and Young Dolph and Key Glock. Best collaboration, Essence, Wizkid featuring Justin Bieber and Thames. Um, Every Chance I Get, DJ Khaled featuring Lil Baby and Lil Durk. Family Ties, Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. Kiss Me More, Doja Cat featuring SZA. Way Too Sexy, Drake featuring Future and Young Thug. Whole Lot of Money remix, Bia featuring Nicki Minaj. Best female hip hop artist includes Cardi B, Doja Cat, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and Sweetie. Best male hip hop artist includes Drake, Future, J. Cole, Jack Harlow, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, and Lil Baby. Video of the year on Family Ties, Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar, Have Mercy, Chloe, Kiss Me More, Doja Cat featuring SZA, Pressure, Ari Lennox, Smoking Out the Window, Bruno Mars, Anderson Paak of Silk Sonic, Way Too Sexy, Drake featuring Future and Young Thug. Video Director of the Year includes Anderson Paak, aka Director Pack, Benny Boone, Benny Boom, Beyonce, and um Dikayo Rimesh, Director X, Hype Williams, and Missy Elliott. Best new artist is Baby Keem, um, Benny the Butcher, Lotto, Muni Long, Thames, and Young Blue. Album of the year includes An Evening with Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, Anderson Paak, Silk Sonic. Back of My Mind, Her, Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler the Creator, Certified Lover Boy, Drake, Donda, Kanye West, Heox Tales, Motels, The Deluxe, Jasmine Sullivan, and Planet Her, Doja Cat. Now, Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award, All in Your Hands, Marvin Sapp. Come to Life, Kanye West, Grace Kelly Price, Hallelujah, Fred Hammond, Hold Us Together, Hope Mix, Her, and Torrin Wells. Jira, Elevation Worship, and Maverick City Music. We Win, Little Baby, and Kirk Franklin. BT Her, Best of Me, Originals, Alicia Keys, Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige, Have Mercy, Chloe, Pressure, Ari Lennox, Roster, Jasmine Sullivan, Unloyal, Summer Walker, and Ari Lennox, Woman, Doja Cat. Now, Best International Act includes Dave, Dinos, Farley, Ipupa, Fireboy, DML, Lil Sims, Ludmilla, Major League DJs, Tay C, and Thames. Best Movie, Candyman, King Richard, Respect, Space Jam, A New Legacy, Summer of Soul, and The Harder They Fall. Best Actor, Adrian Holmes, Bel Air. What the hell? Oh shit. I don't know why I said that shit like that though. I don't know why I said that fucking shit like that though, man, with a fucking accent, man. Anthony Anderson, Blackish. Damson Idris, Snowfall. Denzel Washington, The Tragedy of Macbeth. Forrest Whitaker, Respect. And Godfather of Harlem. Jabari Banks, Bel Air again. The late great Starling K. Brown, This Is Us. And Will Smith, King Richard. Ingenue, Best Actress includes Ingenue Ellis, King Richard, Coco Jones, Bel Air, again. Issa Rae, Insecure, Jennifer Hudson, Respect, Mary J. Blige, Power Book 2, Ghost, Queen Latifah, The Equalizer, Quinta Bronson, Abbott Elementary, Regina King, The Harder They Fall, and Zendaya for Euphoria and the Spider-Man No Way Home movie. Young stars include Akira Akbar, Demi Singleton, Marseille Martin, Miles Brown, Sania Sydney, and Storm Reed. And of course, Sportswoman of the Year award goes to Brittany Griner, Candace Parker, Naomi Osaka, Serena Williams, Sha'Carri Richardson, and Simone Biles. And Sportsman of the Year award includes Aaron Donald, Bubba Wallace, Giannis, Ja Morant, LeBron James, and Stephen Curry. All right. Okay, what else can we talk about here? I hope I ain't forget anything. I hope I ain't forget anything. Okay, the weirdest foods, right? Now, okay, we need to talk about the whole weird, crazy desserts. This is ridiculous. This is the funniest thing. So I'm gonna actually go into this right now, though. This is from Spoon University. Okay, this is from spoonuniversity.com. There are two types of dessert eaters. You either stick with the classic chocolate chip cookies or you dare to try the most unusual sugary creations, which includes Nutella on tap. Anyone? It's easy and yummy to eat what you are familiar with, but you will miss out on so many sweet adventures. So we've rounded up the craziest desserts from around the world that you have to try. Now, now the first one is so. Number one is apple balloon. This shit is so funny. Oh man, I can't fucking help myself. Anyway, you can get a balloon dessert made out of dehydrated apple from the ultra lux restaurant Alenia in Chicago, Illinois. The balloon is filled with helium and you have to suck it all out before you eat it, which makes the experience even more fun. The balloon and string are both made out of apple and are completely edible. Of course, you can check out the video that shows you how to eat it. Number two, um, matcha plant terrarian. Oh, oh my gosh! At Oliver Mackey in London, you can get this matcha tiramisu that looks like a plant terrar terrarium. The dessert may look like a dome filled with a mini garden, but it's really filled with whipped coffee and mat- matcha cream. Not sure if you like matcha. You can check out all its benefits. Okay, golden donut. Oh man. All right. Okay, at the Manila Social Club in Brooklyn, New York, you can try this golden donut. It's filled with purple yam mousse, crystal champagne jelly, and then dusted with 24K gold dust and a gold leaf. But beware, if you want to try this intricate dessert, you better start setting aside some money now. It costs $100 for just one. Wait, $100? God damn. Number four, nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen ice cream. Oh my god. Oh shit. At Lab Made in Hong Kong, you can get this ice cream made with liquid nitrogen. The ice cream comes in super unique flavors like vanilla mango pudding and custard bun. Plus, the ice cream is always made to order, so you'll get the freshest experience. Number five, black tap milkshake. Hmm, this is interesting. You've definitely seen or heard about these crazy milkshakes. These come from Black Tap Craft Burgers and Beer in New York City, and they basically contain several desserts in one colorful glass. The peppermint Oreo milkshake has peppermints, thin mints, Oreo cookies, and ice cream. What more could you want? You find out why they are receiving so much praise. Oh yeah. Nutella filled cronut. Okay. The Australian dessert is a deadly combo in the best way possible. The croissant. Oh man. So the cronut, which is a croissant and donut, is injected with loads of Nutella and then topped with even more chocolate. There to try it at Speedo's Cafe in Sydney, Australia. Can't make it to Australia? Make your own Nutella filled cinnamon sugar croissants. Number seven, salt serve on cotton candy. Ooh, you heard right. At Room for Dessert in the Philippines, your soft serve is served on top of a mound of cotton candy. As if that wasn't enough, you can top your ice cream with even more sweets from Kit Kats to chocolate chipped cookies. Wait a minute. Kit Kat? You actually add Kit Kat to this shit? Really? Yeah. Oh my goodness. You would definitely need to say some room for dessert to eat here. Check out Cotton High where they do the opposite and put cotton candy on top of the soft serve. Number eight. Number eight. Improvisation dessert. Don't know why they call it that. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh man. At the Atom dessert rant in Hong Kong, you can order a dessert that looks like a work of art. There is no recipe. Each time someone orders the dessert, the chef prepares a new and an improvised whimsical dessert in front of you. The dessert includes ice cream, chocolate, candy, and more. Number nine, chocolate explosion. Come dine at the Duchess in Amsterdam to experience this unique dessert for chocolate lovers. The chocolate explosion is a chocolate dome that's filled with mousse, macarons, fudge, and more chocolate. The dome is cracked right in front of you, which is super fun. Wow. So they making it like a volcano, huh? Interesting. Je- Number 10. Whoa, jellyfish ice cream. Oh man. Jellyfish ice cream. Say what? Lick me. I'm delicious. An ice cream store in the UK makes this glow in the dark ice cream made out of jellyfish protein. That might be the coolest thing I've ever heard. But beware, a scoop of this jellyfish ice cream will cost you $200. Check out these other crazy ice cream flavors in this link. So, all these things, you can check out these links of each of these desserts of 10 of the weirdest names of the desserts ever. So, there you go, right there, man. Um, now, um, now, for anybody that's living in New York, that's looking for some of the best outdoor fire pits to warm your patio, backyard, or deck in 2022, I got some stuff to talk about according to the New York Post right here. So check this out. When choosing the best fire pit for you, there's a surprising, and even the people that's not from New York, man, y'all included too. So you know what I'm saying? Um, when choosing the best fire pit for you, there's a surprising number of hot topics to consider. First, you want to make sure it's durable and built to last. Second, you want to make sure the look of it suits your outdoor space. And third, you want to make sure it's well within your budget while still capable of cooking incredible s'mores. Ooh, marshmallow s'mores. Okay. All right, with warmer months around the corner, it's not a fire drill to buy a fire pit ASAP. But when you are loading up on gardening tools and new outdoor patio furniture, of course, which includes sectional sofas, chick patio tables, and pool lounge chairs, it's likely on your wish list. That said, we curated a fiery edit of the 25 best outdoor fire pits to add some heat to your space from top selections at Amazon, Lowe's, and Wayfair. Among others, you'll be all set to entertain and emblazon, of course. So, plus, more heat ridden options are available in our guide to the best space heaters. Okay, hold on a second. All right, here we go. Number one, the Singly Fire 22 fire pit, which costs $47, which is on Amazon right now. The Singly Fire 2022 fire pit is an incredible budget option that's stainless steel painted and can be used as a fire pit, bonfire pit, or barbecue grill. Plus, it's easy assembly and spark screen for safety are both convenient and practical for your backyard. Number two, we have the Solo Stove Ranger stainless steel smokeless fire pit for $220. But the original price, well, yeah, original price was 300, but right there is $220. Meet the titan of all fire pits. The solo stove not only comes in many size varieties, but it's also one of the most well adored brands for giving that smokeless and chic delivery. The polished stainless steel finish is bound to match any outdoor space too. Because of its portable nature, you can also enjoy the flames as a camping fire pit. Most notably, its double wall design maximizes airflow and the burning process, which in turn gives you more flames and a more efficient burn, which you can also find at Amazon, just like the first one. Number three, Brio X Series Smokeless Fire Pit, which costs $349. If the look of Brio's X Series Smokeless Fire Pit isn't enough to sell you, then its patented X airflow system will. This result in a campfire experience that doesn't require moving your chair every 5 minutes per the brand. Not to mention the Corten steel makeup, also known as weathering steel, is designed to develop an iron oxide surface over time called patina. This reddish brown coating will wonderfully protect your fire pit from the elements, so it's built to last. Number four, Flicker Fire Personal Concrete Fireplace. Original price is $99, but this one is $79, which you can also find that on hold on a second. You can also find that on you can find that on Huckleberry. Okay, yes, Huckleberry. Our readers avidly purchased the Flicker Fire personal concrete fireplace when we reserve its spot in our many holiday gift guides. Why? It's suitable for both outdoor and indoor use. It's fairly priced and uses isopropyl alcohol for a clean outdoor and indoor use is fairly priced and used. Yeah, I already read that part. For a clean burn that doesn't create soot and is safe to eat over per the brand. What's more, only 5 ounces of um isopropyl alcohol will achieve 50 minutes of burn time that is effective and sets the ambiance for any space, whether it's your backyard or living room. Huckleberries, where you could find this. Um, Beaver number five, Beaver 22 smokeless fire pit withstand. Original price is $257, but it's lowered to $170. Of course, the heavy duty stainless steel smokeless fire pit from Beaver caught our attention for being durable and coming with a stand. A huge bonus. It's portable, easy to use, and designed by a company known for its high quality nature. Though it's not 100% smokeless, its double wall design ensures that smoke will be reduced to a maximum extent. As, hold on a second, I don't know why this came up here. Yes, 100% smokeless. Um, its double wall ensures um that smoke will be reduced to a maximum extent as oxygen is added to the combustion through its vent holes. You can find that at Viva. Number six, Outland Living Portable Smokeless Fire Pit for $179, which is also on Amazon as well. An Amazon's choice product, Outland Living's portable smokeless fire pit is an alloy and stainless steel hybrid that's less than $200 and has an easy to transport around design. It even comes with a complete fire pit kit clad with a pre attached 10 feet hose, a fully adjustable regulator with a chrome valve knob for varying flame height, and a natural rock set for aesthetics and to enhance the flickering effect. Yeah. Number seven, you can also find BioLite Fire Pit, an outdoor smokeless fire pit and grill for $300, which is also on Amazon as well. Adored for its rectangular BBQ like design, BioLite's Fire Pit Plus creates a wonderful gather round the campfire experience, many thanks to its X-ray mesh body for 360-degree views. And interestingly, you can control the size and intensity of your flames either manually or remotely with the free Bluetooth paired app. You can also find this on Amazon as well. Number 8, Tiki stainless steel low smoke fire pit, um, which is also on Amazon for $395. Not only do we love the beach bonfire look of Tiki Fire Pit, but its powder coated stainless steel is durable and will last for years. Plus, this model includes a wood pack for fun evenings of using it to the max and a cloth cover to protect it when it's not in use. You could also that's also found in Yeah, that's also found in Amazon too. Hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute here. So, wait a minute here. All right, so there's more to this actually. Let me just go through this. So we have the best propane gas fire pits. Of course, number one, Bond Manufacturing Portable Propane Gas Fire Pit. Um, so original price is $159, but it's lowered to $116, which is also at um Amazon as well. So there you go. So the Bond Manufacturing Portable Propane Gas Fire Pit. This top rated Amazon fire pit is made of metal and stainless steel with a rub bronze finish to make a material trifecta that's built to last. It uses a 20-pound propane tank that's not included and is also safe for wood decks. Number two, number two, um, Snan 32 propane gas fire pit table. Of course, it is $270 on Amazon. Level up your fire pit with a fire pit table. This model from Snan will seamlessly match with the rest of your outdoor patio furniture, too, including the ambiance setting lava rocks and a metal fireplate cover for safety and storage on Amazon. Number three, Kluk 44 aluminum propane fire pit table with Fox ledgestone. Now, originally it's $550, but it's lowered to $445. We were floored the second we came across Vic Luke's aluminum propane fire pit table. It's Its Fox ledgestone exterior evokes the feel of a custom built in for your outdoor deck and decor. Plus, we love its hibachi style flames that are housed in the center of the pit. Of course, you can find that at Amazon as well. Um, so Allen plus Roth Stack Stone propane gas fire pit table, which is $499. If you want something of a darker tone, round and a bit more modern, look no further than Allen plus Ross stacked stone propane gas fire pit table. It's great for sitting around too, given its round nature, and is a bit taller than some others we've seen. You can find that at Lowe's. Course number 5, Latitude Run a Strath 27 concrete propane fire pit. Originally is $899, but is lowered to $580. If the Latitude Run a Strath concrete propane fire pit doesn't give you Hamptons mansion vibes, we don't know what will. This near 40% off butte has a modern stature and is weather resistant to enjoy in any season. You can find it in Wayfair. Number 6, Coastway Portable Propane Fire Pit. Originally is $285, but is lowered to $130. Make sure Make your outdoor fire pit feel like your favorite camping grounds with this portable model that's compact and great for entertaining. It's less than $150 right now, too, and brings a timeless yet modern touch to your backyard, lava rocks included. And you can find it at your local Walmart as well. Number 7, Teamson Brown Concrete Propane Fire Pit. Original price is $378, but it's lowered to $340. As a relatively affordable fire pit that still consists of a concrete design and propane makeup, Teamson's model is timeless, easy to use, and won't take up much real estate in your backyard. Not to mention, it'll definitely be a conversation piece. You can find it at Lowe's. Number 8, Real Flame um Idle Idle Dale Concrete Propane Fire Pit. Now Now, hold on a second. Now, the original price is $1,788, but it's lowered to $1,440. Truthfully, we haven't seen a fire pit more chic and modern than Real Flames um Idledale model. When paired with an outdoor sectional sofa or pool lounge chair, it'll be the showpiece of your backyard oasis in no time. You can find this at Wayfair. Now we go to the best wood burning fire pits. Of course, number 1, Sunjoy Atticus outdoor patio wood burning fireplace. Original price is $2,178, but it's lowered to 1,770. No, excuse me, $1,787. Hello Outdoor Beauty for less than $1,800. This lifetime lasting essential is absolutely stunning and has stone built in to store fox plants, logs, and other entertaining essentials. If you are renovating your backyard, this piece is our most recommended. You can find it on Amazon. Number 2, Bali Outdoor. wood burning fire pit. Original price is $190, but it's lowered to $175. Um, Also on Amazon, as a as far as wood burning fire pits go, Bali Outdoors model is one of the most affordable without compromising quality. Its cast iron hourglass frame fire pit gears an antiquated feel and has a round wire mesh screen for safety. So bonus points for being extra kid friendly. You can find that item on Amazon as well. Course number three, Ashley Herf pedestal wood burning stove. Now originally is 1,200, but it's lowered to $929. Forget fire pits. How about a fire stove? Ideal for roasting marshmallows, making pizza, or simply heating up your backyard on a brisker evening. Ashley Hertz pedestal design is both breathtaking and practical, clad with beautiful brushed nickel accents. Um, you could also find that on Amazon as well. Number four, big horns, black steel wood burning fire pit, which is going to cost you $239 at Lowe's. For a smaller outdoor fire pit, consider Big Horns model. For just $229, its swivel grill height adjustment is worthy of adding to your cart. Not to mention its oversized fireball and heavy duty gouge legs render it even more stellar for the price. Yes, you find this item in Lowe's. And of course, number five, Style Selections Black Steel Wood Burning Fire Pit, which is also at Lowe's for $169. For the budget minded, you can't beat Style Selections model as an easy to use, no frill option. Impressively, its dome shaped screen minimizes ashes released in the air, so you are getting an effective burn for less than $175, which is one of the items you can find at Lowe's. You can even go to their website, by the way, to find out. Um, Number six, Christopher Knight Home Crestline Outdoor Natural Stone Fire Pit, um, which is on Amazon for $400. All right. This lovely mixed tone cobblestone fire pit by Christopher Knight Home, a brand developed by Peter Brady of the Brady Bunch. Oh shit. FYI is unbeatable for your backyard. Its beautifully accented contemporary feel is also practical, featuring a protective iron shield that's great for entertaining guests. You can find that on the website of Amazon. Number seven, Pleasant Hearth Steel Wood Burning Outdoor Fire Pit for $168 in Wayfair. Let's talk massive. Um, Pleasant Hearth's steel wood burning outdoor fire pit is one of the largest we've seen and gives your backyard that built in feel. You simply can't compare its size and quality to any other either. And like I said, it's $168. You can check out Wayfair. Bondwood Burning Fire Pit number 8. Original price $80, but it's lowered to $48. If you are looking to toast your favorite outdoor foods on a budget, of course, think s'mores and anything coal fired, then Bond's wood burning fire pit is your best bet. Not only is 100% steel construction durable, but it's bond to match your backyard and any outdoor patio furniture you adorn with it in your local Target store and website. Of course, number 9, F2C hex shaped wood burning bonfire fire pit at Amazon, which is $80. Equally as great and with a bit more design is F2C's hex shaped wood burning bonfire fire pit. It's less than $100 and its domed nature helps control the flames even more, though its open hexed design allows you to see all the action too, which is also on Amazon, the website. So there you go, right there. There you go, right there. Um, there you go, right there. All right. I think that's gonna do it for episode 152. You like what you heard in today's episode? Please feel free to make a charitable donation and show some love by supporting this podcast through my Cash App, which is G Money Stacks 555. That's $ capital G lowercase MONEY capital S lowercase TACKZ 555. Once again, it's not about breaking the bank. It's all about doing the best you can on whatever amount of money you are comfortable with. Will be appreciated. And now we're gonna go to I'm not gonna have time for podcast free game mechanisms. Instead, I am going to go to the very, very, very last the very, very, very last thing that I'm gonna do, and that is called stream choices on the go. Make sure you follow Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, make sure you follow my other shows, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast and Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. And of course, be sure to hang on a second here. Be sure to actually make sure you you basically be sure you basically turn on your notifications. That's what I was trying to say. Forgive me. I had something come up on my screen, so don't worry about that. Anyway, man. Like I said, man. Like I said, you can also follow me on 17 Live as well, which is G Money Stacks Queens, New York. So don't you forget that as well. Okay, so basically, let me just say this though, man. Let me tell you where you can listen to the episodes that you missed, so you can catch up. So you can catch up and stuff. So let's get to it right now. Let's get to it right now. Hang on. All right. Okay. Now you're gonna see the link that says Linktree/G Money Stacks 555 on there. And you're gonna see the name of the show on there. You're gonna click on there. You can leave a voice message on there in case you have any questions for me, your thoughts and talks about what you heard in today's episode or any previous episodes whatsoever. If you like the tips of the few barbecue items that you need for the summertime, and you miss any of the names and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to actually listen to episode 152 and And yeah, here we go. Starting with Anchor, Audacity, Audible, Audioburst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM, Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podo Polo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Reason FM, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating on Podchaser, Podfriend, and Spotify. That will be appreciated as well. Um, don't forget to leave a review, 5-star rating, and of course, don't forget to listen to the episodes of Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York podcast on Radio Public. We're also on iHeartRadio, the number one app for music, radio, and podcast. And make sure you follow my other podcast that's also on iHeartRadio as well, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast Sports Edition Show and Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast Review Show as well. And last but not least, the YouTube. Make sure you grab that subscribe button so you can be notified of when the show goes on the air via live stream and the time. And click on that naughty bell so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream. And stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Make sure you catch up on all the episodes that's been dropped on YouTube and other previous platforms that I just mentioned. And of course, share the videos, share the episodes, share the share it with your share the episodes, and of course tell a friend to another friend, spread the word, and of course share the podcast along with the Linktree / G Money Stacks link with the order streaming platforms, and of course YouTube with your wives, your husbands, your friends, your boyfriends, and your girlfriends right there. So there you go right there though, man. And listen, man, that's gonna do it, man. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in and rocking with me. Remember, the grind does not stop. Hard work pays off. Don't rush the process. And don't let anybody stop you from doing what makes you happy mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want that to happen. You don't want anybody to stop you from accomplishing your goals and dreams, because that would be a fucking shame right there. So don't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say this though, before I forget. If you have any summer plans, like I said before, and you miss any particular items like things to do barbecues and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to listen to episode 152. By the time this drops, I'm pretty sure it's gonna drop on Monday. I'm dropping episode 151 tomorrow after work. Um so yeah. And by the way, these items that I read off the article of the New York Post, it's not just for New Yorkers as well. It's also for the people that's living in California and all the other states whatsoever. And even Long Island, aka Strong Island, is included too in the whole barbecue thing, man. You can check out those barbecue items that I just mentioned on Amazon. You could check out Lowe's. You could Wayfair and the other places whatsoever. So there you go right there, man. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in and rocking with me. I'll see you next time on Saturday at 10 p.m.
same time, same place, same man cave channel. All right. I'm out of here. Peace and one love. And have yourselves a good night. And I hope you had the best Memorial Day weekend. And I hope you have the best weekend of the first week of June.